Swami Dayananda Saraswati, a great social reformer. He was a great social reformer of India. He established the Arya Samaj in 1875 and he believed in one God and he did not encourage idol worship and meaningless or unnecessary rituals prevailing in the society. He made popular slogan go back to the Vedas. He believed that knowledge could only be found in the Vedas. The true religion is propagated in Vedas only, he said. He supported education of women and widow remarriage for the upliftment of women in the society. He wrote a book, Satyarth Prakash, The Lighting of Truth, in 1877. After his death, his followers established the Dayananda Anglo-Vedic schools or DAV at many places in India with combined education system of traditional learning and Western scientific studies. He had begun the Suddhikaran movement or Suddhi movement to reconvert Hindus who had converted to other religions could convert to Hindu religion again with Suddhikaran. The Arya Samaj provided equal status to all its members and was against the caste system and the practice of untouchability in the society. Swami Dayananda Saraswati, a great social reformer. Swami Vivekananda, a great social reformer. His inspiring message is arise, awake, and do not stop until your goal is reached. And if you are pure, you will reach the God, inspires to all. He was a great Hindu monk and a great leader of the society and worked for the growth of nationalism in the late 19th and early 20th century continuously. Nationalism is a feeling of oneness having own nation, common culture and customs. He established the Ramakrishna Mission in 1887 to reform society through education and social services. In 1899, he established a monastery or mutt at Bellur near Calcutta and it became main focus for all the monks of the Ramakrishna Mission. He believed and supported in unity of all religions and spoke against superstitions or false beliefs and narrow-mindedness including the malpractices in the society. In 1893, he attended the Parliament of the World's Religion in Chicago, USA. There his brilliant speech on Hindu philosophy was widely appreciated and he was given standing ovation of 2 minutes. So he was a great social reformer. Jyotirao Gobindarao Phule, a great social reformer. He was a great social reformer from Maharashtra who devoted his life liberating the untouchables from exploitation by the Brahmins. The Brahmins regarded themselves as a superior caste and used to look down upon the lower caste in the society. In this case, Jyotirao fought actively against the Brahmins for the upliftment of the lower caste in the society. He and his wife Savitri Phule were great leaders who supported women for their education in India. They started a girls' school in Pune so that education should take place among all the girl child in the society. Jyotirao Gobindarao Phule, a great social reformer. Annie Besant, a social reformer. She was an Irish social reformer of Indian nationalism. She became interested in Theosophy, a religious movement founded in 1875 based on the Hindu idea of karma and reincarnation. According to Hinduism and Buddhism, Karma means the sum of a person's actions, deeds, or thoughts in this and previous life. She helped to spread theosophical beliefs around the world. She started the Home Rule movement in India in 1916 along with Bal Gangadhar Tilak fighting against the British and establishment of democracy and dominant status within the British Empire. She founded the Central Hindu School at Varanasi, which later became Banaras Hindu University or BHU. Annie Besant, an Irish social reformer. Sir Syed Ahmad Khan, a great social reformer. He worked for the backwardness of the Muslim community by bringing several changes in the society in the field of social, religious, and educational aspects of the Muslims. His reform movement was known as the Aligarh movement. He promoted education for women and established English medium schools. In 1875, he established the Mohammedan Anglo-Oriental College in Aligarh, which later on came to be known as the Aligarh Muslim University. He strongly fought against the Parda system of women, where women were confined in the house, they were not allowed to move out freely, could not express openly their desires and views in the society. Against the practice of polygamy or to keep more opposite partners were also fought back by Sir Syed Ahmad Khan. Even he fought very strongly against the practice of talaq system, which was a Muslim system of divorce. Sir Syed Ahmad Khan, a great social reformer. A great social reformer, Kandukuri Veerasalingam. He was a great social reformer, regarded as the father of the Renaissance in Andhra Pradesh. Renaissance means rebirth or revival or transition from one period to another. He was one of the early social reformers who encouraged women's education and widow remarriage. He strongly fought against the practice of dowry system or payment of property or cash in marriage. Nowadays, dowry system is strongly prohibited and punishable by law. Kandukuri Veerasalingam, a great social reformer from Andhra Pradesh. Sri Narayan Guru, a great social reformer from Travancore. He was a Hindu saint and reformer from an outcast family of Travancore. Outcast means somebody or someone excluded or thrown out from a society or system or sent away and not allowed to return or come back in the society to live continuously. Even though he was from an outcast family, but he fought very strongly against the blind faith of the society. And then he was successful to establish the Sri Narayan Dharma Paripalana SNDP Yogam in 1983 to campaign for the untouchables' right to enter temples and allowed to worship and pray. So he was a great social reformer from Travancore, Sri Narayan Guru.